They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be.
This is Cryptotube. Welcome to the channel, guys. In today's video, I want to talk about something different. I want to actually talk about this channel specifically, and I want to go into the details as to why I'm trying to go down this route with channel growth, which is crowdfunding. So just as a bit of a backstory, I started this channel in December of 2017. I got into crypto around September 2017. This was after watching the Banking on Bitcoin documentary, a hell of a watch. If you haven't seen that, go and check it out. And I just realized this is a financial revolution. This is going to be huge, and I need to get into cryptocurrency. So my setup initially was, right, I need to find a way of ensuring that I am staying on top of things, always researching the markets, being accountable to this new pastime. And over time, I was just like, okay, what am I going to do? So I started a YouTube channel, and from there we have now grown to just over 4,000 subscribers, and this is a hell of a feat, to be fair. It's surpassed my expectations, and I'm really happy with how things are going. In the recent weeks or months, I would say it's been more apparent how, not to be naive, but how channels do make their revenue, and it is through sponsored content. And the amount of emails that I've been getting personally, it is crazy, the offers that you can get. But this isn't something that interests me. I haven't always put money first. This channel's more about helping people create wealth strategies and just showing them exactly what I am doing personally. I'm not putting stuff on here that I'm not doing or not investing in. I've always got skin in the game. So I don't want to go down the route of shilling crap things that I'm not interested in, because at the end of the day, that is not sitting with me correctly, morally. So the route that I want to go is crowdfunding. I think this is going to be more beneficial for everyone who watches and for myself as well, because this really isn't work to me. This is a real passion project that is starting to flourish, and I'm really enjoying making these videos for you guys. And it's been nice that in recent weeks and recent months, we've had some real big winners, and a lot of people have made a lot of money with some of the picks that we've gone through, which is obviously great. And this is why the channel exists, guys. It's not just about me and my journey. I want to take people with me along for the ride. So this is where we come into crowdfunding and Patreon. So I want to just show you the Patreon website. I've set up an account on there now, and so you can become a sponsor of this channel if you wish to do so. There's no pressure on this whatsoever, but it's there as an option if you find value in my content and you want to, put your appreciation and show that to me. So we'll jump into the Patreon site now. So this is the Patreon page, my Patreon page called Cryptotube. As you would expect, there's a little about section here where I briefly talk about the kind of aims that I want to go for. So I'll just read it out to you. Below is a brief outline of what I want to achieve. So sponsoring the Cryptotube channel will directly impact its ability to grow and reach its full potential. That goes without saying. With your help, I can employ writers. We've actually started to do this recently, and I've got a Medium page where you can follow and just read in text format kind of a summary of the videos we've been doing. And we've also been putting this into Spanish, and this is the first language that I want to go into. And so the writer, as I'm not a native Spanish speaker, my writer is bilingual and is able to replicate the stuff into Spanish as well. So this has been a really good thing that I've started to do, and I'm seeing some people from Latin America commenting and messaging me about this on Twitter, which has been really nice. And in terms of doing this, of course, there is a payment that needs to be made. No one does work for free, and I would never expect anyone to do that. So I want to continue this relationship with the writer and have him on a full-time basis, ensuring my content goes into text format in English and then Spanish. And later on, we can look to maybe adapt this into other languages, so on and so forth. I will be producing exclusive Patreon content additionally as well, so there is added value within this. One of the first ideas I'd like to do is maybe a monthly Q&A, actually answering some of your concerns or questions that you've got around the crypto markets, and doing my best to answer those as fully and responsibly as I can. Plus there is going to be a private Discord room for access to premium tier members, which we'll go into in just a second. But this is so we can speak openly, honestly. I can give you updates prior to videos coming out. This is the coin I'm looking at next. This is why I think it's good. Maybe you can do some research around it as well, and we can, develop a good conversation. I think having a forum where you can speak without other people, prying eyes, that kind of thing, is only a good thing, and we can have good discussions. Often I do find that I'm working in a silo and I'm not able to speak to too many people around me here in my current location about crypto related stuff. It's not really kicked off here in the UK really. So this is a good place for us to share ideas and experiences and hopefully, make positive impacts on our financial stuff going forward. Also, I've put on here, get early notifications of the projects I'm diving into. So this is around some of the gems that I'm trying to find. I'm trying to look for those, 10x's. Often the second page of CoinMarketCap, those ones ranked 101 to 200, is where you can make some serious gains. And a lot of bigger channels will overlook these. They're focused on the big boys, the big players in the space, but I think there's a lot to be gained from ones lower down the rank. If we can spot those, they don't get picked up, and once they do start to get picked up and we see that momentum going with them, you can see 5 and 10 or 15 X's that are possible. So this is kind of the basis of what I want to do. On top of this as well, training courses, any additional value I can add, I will try my best to do so. So let's just have a little look at the tiers. So this is the first look at the page. From here, wealth building strategies, Cryptotube. We have 3 membership tiers here. So we've got the miner level, the master noder, and the premium sponsor levels. So the first one then is the miner. So the backbone of the channel, your sponsorship is highly valued and will gain access to Patreon exclusive content and updates that I'll be able to post over on Patreon. This will really help the channel out. $1.99 a month. I thought this is a good price point that most people can afford this and show their support to the channel. There's not going to be a hell of a lot of added benefit. The tier that you probably should be going for is the middle one, just because I can put a lot more into releasing additional content and information through the Discord chat that will be available if you join the second tier, which is the masternode tier. And I guess this will be the main revenue stream for the channel. That Discord chat will be a good place to start a lot of conversations, and you will get a premium notification on Discord as well. So you'll be down as a champion of the channel, which will be recognized on Discord if you join on this level of tier. Additionally to this, there's going to be some bonus features such as giveaways, and I'm trying to speak with other partners, maybe some other YouTube channels and also people within industry for some maybe additional benefits such as promotional codes and things like that, where you can actually save on your crypto endeavors. So some added value there for sure, and it'd be really cool if you guys want to join in with that. And then we have the third and final tier, which is the premium sponsor level. So this, in my thoughts, was more for commercial, in terms of if you've got a crypto related business, maybe you want to go down this line if you're a project, but also if maybe you've got an online business, for example, and you want to promote it through my YouTube channel, then that's fine, because with this access level, the addition to both these, so if you're in this one, you'll get a couple of benefits. If you're in this tier, you'll get a few more benefits plus the previous, and then in this tier, obviously you get the prior benefits on top. Plus what you're going to get is a initial Twitter shout out post. So this could be like a promotional post, so we can put forward your Twitter handle or your website or whatever, and we can put that in front of the followers that I have. So we got over 4,000 at the moment and around 70,000 impressions per month. So a decent little basis to work off there. And the metrics are all going up right now over on Twitter and over on YouTube. And then additionally to this, you can add your website link to my video description. So from the moment that you start to sponsor within this tier, I will have it added to all subsequent videos up until you decide that you don't want to sponsor it anymore. So that would therefore get a lot of views on your web page. People do read the descriptions. There's a lot of metrics I can go into behind that. I do track all my links, and you can see there's a good click-through rate. But currently we're getting around 38,000 views per month, and this is growing as well. So I'm hoping this is a good price point and one that's going to attract some people to, want to sponsor the channel. So next up, I just want to show you exactly how we can go about doing this. So if you just click the join button, just to be totally transparent and show you the process, there are some fees you will have to pay on top. So this is going to be dependent on your region. So for the $1.99 tier in the UK, we have to pay VAT, value added tax. That is at 20%. So they charge an extra 40 cents on top. So you would be charged $2.39 in this case. So just bear that in mind. You can pay through your credit card, debit card, or through PayPal. On the $4.99 tier, again, you're paying 20% extra if you are in the UK because of the VAT. So that puts it up to an actual cost of $5.99. And then for the premium tier at $29.99, paying that 20% VAT will set that at $35.99 total cost. So just to show you the actual figures involved behind that. So over on Discord, the premium level tiers, so tier 2 being the master noder tier and the premium backer tier, will get you access to the Patreon only channel here. And then you will get a premium membership over here on the right hand side, showing that you are either a champion at that $4.99 level or a premium sponsor at the $29.99 level. So just to conclude then, I've set this up. I want to provide additional value through Patreon, through that means that I can't really do via YouTube. You can get more behind the scenes, a more in-depth look at what I'm doing and my strategies. And we can build more of a community focus over on Patreon than you can on YouTube. So it'd be really great if some of you guys can subscribe to this and sponsor us. And it's just going to ensure that this channel can flourish to its full potential. So thank you very much for watching this one, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.